When people have hurt us, and perhaps even hurt us badly, it's very easy to be stuck in the past in fantasies of revenge of some way, even low-level revenge, or to feel resentful and angry, and to let the betrayal, the bad act, reverberate in our lives. One of the key things that we can do is to reframe our lives so that act of betrayal or whatever has been done doesn't continue to run our lives. I want to talk a bit more about that today. Hi, I'm Warren, the rector here at St. Columba's. Glad you could join me for my message of the day. Recently, we've been reading from the book of Genesis in the Bible, the story about Joseph, who was sold into slavery. This is over 3,000 years ago. Sold into slavery by his brothers. And he became a slave in Egypt. But over the years, he worked himself into a position where when there was a famine, he was able to save his family from starvation. And there's this very poignant scene in Genesis 45 where Joseph finally reveals himself to his brothers and he forgives them for what they did. And then he says that he can see the hand of God in their terrible act of betrayal, because through that act of betrayal, Joseph ended up in a position where he could save the family from famine. I've already thought about that. It's another gift that forgiveness can bring. When we forgive someone for what they've done, we will know how forgiveness can move us on further so that we don't have to be stuck in anger and fantasies of retribution. But forgiveness can add something else as well. It can open us up to see a bigger canvas than just what has been done to us, what the bad that has been done. For instance, Joseph is an example, but for instance, in our own lives, we might discern when we can move beyond the anger, the resentment, the sense of betrayal, the need for revenge. When we can move beyond that, we might be able to discern how that has changed us, strengthened us, made us deeper people, given us a new sensitivity to other people who have been betrayed, whatever the gift was. And I use that word deliberately. It's not something we wanted, it was just given to us. But it can be used for good, but we have to be able to give up the betrayal, the sense of wanting revenge, to be able to see that bigger canvas. Forgiveness is the tool that we can use to do that. Of course, it can go the other way. If you're stuck in being betrayed, or someone has done something terrible to you and you seek revenge, or you're angry, or you're stuck there. The other way is, and you can't forgive, which is a very difficult thing to do, to forgive. One way is to start at the other end with the bigger picture, to use faith in God to see what is at work here, something bigger at work. So start about what has been the effect this had on me. There's going to be a lot of negative, undoubtedly, but there'll be something else to see, something else to discern. And then maybe we could be like Joseph. One day we could end up forgiving the person and really being able to leave it behind and move on. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.